another live study session today, and I don't know why I always stay live. And I'm just gonna go back over this story for Lenape that I did a few weeks ago, and I've been just taking a break from everything for the past couple weeks, just because it's the middle of summertime, and a lot of people do that. So I'm back here now. So I'm gonna do this again. I'm just gonna read this because I've already gone over this, but I want to make sure that I went through the most recent thing I did for this. So they tape ke raptun kaku and taloen eli nuatun mechi yukwe she patela mukwek ahi hoska ahot. My fellow tribesmen, I have a few words to say to you, because I know that already now our precious, our granted existence is getting harder and harder, more and more by the day. And every year it starts to lose more. We start to lose the Lenape language and its songs, and also its something like that. Its way of life and all of the practices, all of the things that they did. Yukwesho enta niaya pamska. Wehunchio punk shapia lamoe eholaya kahtit kikaya mananinka apashakila nunka. Now I've been traveling throughout the east. This should mean east, but I think there's a bug in the program right now with that. East by the seashore, a long time ago, where our people were, where the nation, they had a plus etit, which is the subjunctive ending, but it's also used for the relative as well. So where our ancestors, Kikaya elders, and Naninka is a particle that you put after that. Abasheki Lenunka. Fine or precious. Okay, precious. Precious man. Deported man. Pia Sakimata Mahtit Nikelehiku Yuli Lenapeo. They exercised us during those times. They exercised authority. Lenape people. It's supposed to be inanimate, but that I'm assuming that rule is not always going to be applied. Unless they're talking to... Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. What am I thinking about here? Yeah, of course, because they're deceased. Permanent Kikoi Lenunka. Permanent in many elderly deceased men or people. And Akakuti Halusa Saloensu. And one of those men, his name was Kwekilund Okanaheli Naka Nahum Nemohumsa and Tapechi Sakimauhenk Lewensu Weachelinkot. One of the old men, his name was Kwekilund. And in addition to this, he also my late grandfather, who was made a chief at that time. Pechi could also be it appears to have a past perfective ending or function. Loensu Weachelinkot. His name was Weachelinkot. Michiyunkwe Sha Entanape Wehichi Achi Mosia. Already now I am also assisting in the councils, now that I am also I guess I'm also going to where our camps are, or where the tribe stayed, or where I guess his specific family stayed. Watakwi, Ahelu Sikak, Ahelu Sikak, toward that way. Yeah, it was like toward, like westerly, like toward the west. When she nuralendam any yapchi cookie mishatama. And thank you. I'm happy that I've also yet remembered. I'm sorry. I'm happy that I still remember that I can explain it, explain their traditions. Wait, takenutaman, o quantamasin, ehelasuing, Lenape, asuwagana, and show you the way that the Lenapes customarily sang their songs. So this can be moved up because I'm pretty sure Asui is a song. These are songs. This is like show, something about show. I haven't exactly gone through all this vocabulary too much, but I know this is remember something. Okay, in the last section here, Enta anhakui le mikak nimatesakui opsit. And repeatedly we gave our brothers, the white man, I guess, Yukweshe Wemi, Wemi Uni, Kahikak, and Lower Lewinsik, Pennsylvania. And then all this here, all this here referring to what they gave to the settlers. Everything that's here in this state called Pennsylvania. Wemiyul Shesipu, and all these rivers are not Sipu, Hudson River, Ehelewentunk Wani, Shewanuk. Hudson River is what the English or what the settlers call it, or white people, whatever. Naheli, Sisku Wahinik, in addition, Sisku Wahinik, Wanikima Tesuna, and our brothers, the Heluentunk Suskohena, as they call it, and Pechi Ika Willie, New York. It goes up like up to there in New York, because this could also mean up to or until. When and I guess we could translate this as by the way in this context, and by the way who the town called Hoboken, Hoboken, like it's called Hoboken, but Hoboken is it means like smoking place or something, or smoking, or like a pipe or something. It's like something like that, and that's the town of Hoboken is from. That is what he was referring to in here. La banani tri. That's all for now. I wish there is audio for this story on the Talking Lenape, on this Talking Lenape dictionary website. I just have this here for dictionary purposes. I can look up words quickly. And then let's see here. I think, let me go back through my recently viewed, see if I have anything else to do here. Where did it go? I wanted to find a new story to go through, but I might do that tomorrow. That's not valid for this. So the actual it's what the audio file that's in here is not actually hooked up for this. It's just generated audio. So Yukwe wa Lucy Hachim. So Lucy will tell an old story. So Ho plus Achim, old story. Naalai's kata alai. The hunter wanted to go hunting. Heli Mwekaneo. Wala he owned many dogs. He owned. Nakenu into a light. Nakenu into a light Hani go Hanile. And when he went to go hunt, or when he went to go kill, or he went hunting and killed some squirrels. Okay. Nanta Machit, and when he got home, he started to cook a talemi wichanin, kashitai manitu. And when he got home, he started to cook. He made soup. So talemi is ta plus talemi wichanin to cook, kashitai manitu. Nekmakane o katupawak, nanta kisamat. Ntikisama na talemi mitsi na leno, na kwati makana tuluan, na pena and katupuyana. Na pena winki. Mane hanen na kushitai na nepana katopuyana na talan no week okankwepi. We all sit around the circle. Okankwepi right? Okankwepi. No week. This is one that I need to like build my my flashcard utility to like go through things I don't know. That will. Okay. Nana Winchi until Gona they told us. Okay, so now I'm gonna go through my ones. Okay. Sisko Hennek. Almost. Hello and Dunk. What it's called, as it is called. Hello and Dunk. It's not Ahaloi, is it? I think it's something else. Unhukwi. Milak gave them, or I gave them. Yep. Did my brother Kimatesana or Nimatesak? Nimatesak. Okay. So Kimatesana is, it might mean our brothers in some ways, but this is my brothers. It's not the same thing. Way up seat. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on because I already know this word. Shawanuk. Same with this. The rivers Sipuwa. Kahikagan State. Lenape. Waitakenotaman. To explain something. Yep. Hello. See, I don't even. Yeah. This one is kind of difficult to say. I'd have to go back into my onto the website to see. Yapchi, still or yet. Yeah, it's also still, as used in that story. Our camp, Micah Yank. Achimosia, when I converse or when I beat with the council. Western, Aheliu Sikuk. And then I'm going to do all of them and see. I want to add a count thing. There's a lot of things I want to do on this that I haven't done because it's just like there's so many other things. Being the only person behind this whole thing, which is really cool, but there's just so many things to do, you know, and I can only do so much in a day. Let's see, La Hapa, for now, for a while, let me. So I'm wondering if like I would have to look at La Hapa. I'm kind of interested in seeing like how La Hapa is used in like other contexts in Lenape, so that I can like get my own examples. So that's something I could probably look into doing. So La Hapa, let me, for now, for a while. So Cisco Hennick. But yeah, well, I'm gonna go past all these right here that I did. Oh, there we go. Wehichi. We hitchy. Or Wehichi. We hitchy. Something like this. If I assistant, yeah. We can put that up. Is it oil? It's either quilut or oil helinkot. Okay. And then Sakimao Hank. Sakimao Hank. When he was like crowned a chief, like not crowned a chief, but made a chief. Yeah. I'm assuming that if you're talking in the modern era, you should be able to use this word for like somebody becoming the leader of a country or a nation. I'm sure you could use it for that. And then my late grandfather, Na Muhumsa. Muhumsa. Naheli is in addition. I think it's some other stuff too. Yeah, anyhow, in any case. And this one is quite equivalent. Lekikwi. Time or at that time. Hapasheki. I know this is precious now, but earlier I didn't guess it right in the text. Lanunka, deceased men, a departed man. Our departed ancestors, Kikaya Mananinka, something like this. Kikaya Mananinka. Kikaya Mananinka. Ehulai Kehtit. The only way I can say this is by doing the ehe by itself, and then like, which is tribe or nation or people, like tribe or a nation, like or a country today. Ehe like Kehtit, and then the etit. So I have to kind of break off the like from the ehe, because I know that's where the root ends or combines with it, because it could be eheli, so eheli could just be combining with the l that's starting at like. So that's how I like could say that word. By the seashore. Shohbiye. I've seen this quite a few times now, where there's enta. Obviously there's, yeah, I don't even know why this is a 1. Elia Hosit, their practices, all the ways, Onguwagan, and this is I'm not even 100% sure this is it, but this is what I got out of the Lenape Talking Dictionary. Tosu Wakana, songs, his or her songs, Tosu Wakana, is lost. Ta plus onken. Kikishquike. Kikishquike. Day by day, or by the day, every day. it does mean it does mean by the like day by day as well, because that's what the story translated. More than ever. Huska. Okay, that's okay. Huska. Pete, Petela Mukwenk, are granted existence. Granted existence. Noatun. Until when I I told them, or I told him. I say, oh, something. Okay. Neitape. No one chi. That's the reason you tell me that you Katali? I'm not sure. Okay. Tulueneo. They said it, or they told them some maybe. They said it to him or her. Okay. Is it her son-in-law? Not Tunamako. I'm not even sure. Okay. Lucky hula yunkake. Jumping around. Deceased. People jumping around. Yeah, jumping in. Bullfrogs. Huntane yok. Hold on. Does it say bullfrogs? Oh. Elinek. Huntane. A single bullfrog. Penote. I'm not sure. Okay. Kanehana. Sometimes the transition, as it's called, will be easy. But it's just like you, and then hana for us. But it's not always that clear in some of the transitions, as they call, like, I verb you, or you verb somebody, or he verbs something. The way how we look, Elinaku. Oh, Elinakusiink. Almost there, but not quite. Kshingago, yeah. Kshingago. She hates him, or she does not hate you. This verb shinka has so many different variants in these stories. But this is, I'm assuming, it can only be used with mata. Kiketut, young or a little old one. Okay, yeah, because this the at the end means it's diminutive. Tanunaman, do something. Yeah, what she did. She or he is using. It's not equilete. Oh, it is. Okay. Chipaquet, the shoes that they're using. Okay. Solving something. Takuna. It's not takunamen or takunameneo. Takunamaon. I'll just put the two because I could remember the Tokunama part. Tulunamaneo is another way of saying Tunaman, right? Yeah, they do that. His or her shoes, Shipak, in the plural. I'm not sure. Mochipako. Okay. And this is Tokunamana. Yep. Kalituneo. All the people did it. Ta touch. Where or what? Namaking Kwalama. So Kwalama is to hold somebody in, to consider something, or hold, think, think or hold in regard or something like that. And the Mahi is like high regard in this case. Maki. That's what that is. Namaking Kwalama. Ran back. Kwetikihin. Tahusa. His or her, no. That's Kokuna. This isn't his or her leggings, is it? Oh, bucket. Okay, yeah. Tahusa. Bucket. Threw it away. Tulahena. And then Ihunkal. That'll be a 3. And then Talkhawk is some. The other one. Kataluan. You say something, you say it. Taneo. They go or they get to. We leave or we left. Salam school. And no Puniti went in. Oh wow, okay. This is definitely one I'm gonna have to do more. And then Ashakayuik is bark, the bark of a tree. And then or rather Shewaha, no. Shamuch. No Shamuk. Willow. They peeled it. Pot hole. Pick something up. Tahale home. Not anymore, touch it, yeah, chich. Alapaloquike. Tomorrow evening. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for now, because only God knows how much vocabulary is in my word list. So I'm going to go in here, because I need to update the note for Lahapa. Or is it Lahapa? No. There was something I needed to update here. Oh yeah, Yapchi. But in reality, this actually updated, right? This is just something I keep forgetting to go back and add air handling for. Okay. The word should be updated now. Yeah, there you go. Yep, or shell. So, or yet, or still. So it works. That's just the page just doesn't have handling for that. So excuse me for that. Anyway, apps are gonna have errors sometimes. Okay, so that's it. There's no Lenape thing for that, but. Hold on a second. Just trying to add stuff here. Yep. Okay. And depending on how this thing works, I might be able to get this out at some point in time. But we're really going to have to see, because right now this is still like in its infancy, and it's also very slow. But I've like programmed it, or rather orchestrated it to like pull from my vocabulary, my Lenape vocabulary, and I'm trying to like get it to like use. I'm trying to get it to like have other sources as well, but I can't really do that. So I kind of just have to go on what I'm studying. But I am gonna figure
Based
it out.
on the provided resources. Here's how to say, how are you today and what's your name? In Lenape. Sternchen, Sternchen, Lenape. Sternchen, Sternchen, Kula mal sie hach.
Anyway, so
Okay, Keku hech kate lüven sie?
I wanted to like.
Sternchen,
So yeah.
Italy. Are you well
This
today?
is actually, yeah,
And
see, so
what
this is
is
why I
your
like
name?
this. It's like Kulamasi Yuko enter you
Sternchen breakdown. Sternchen, Sternchen.
Okay, go ahead.
Sternchen, Kula
So
mal sie hach.
it translates this
Feeling. Well,
perfectly.
Anführungszeichen. From vocabulary database. Confidence.
From
5%.
direct translations in Tribal
2.
Dictionary.
Sternchen
And-
Jukwe enter Kishkwik. Today. From direct translations in Tribal Dictionary. 3.
So I don't have a way for
okay.
it to like
Common conjunction
actually
from
communicate with me. So
vocabulary.
if I were to like
4.
write some Lenape, it doesn't have the ability to
What's your
respond in some kind of Lenape.
From vocabulary
But if I were to spend more time like putting grammar rules in there and stuff,
5%.
then it's possible that
Sternchen
AI, because this is powered
Sternchen,
partially by
Sternchen.
AI,
This
is basically
combines two
performing the
established
task that I
greetings
otherwise
we
would have to
found
do
earlier
by
in
myself,
the
because there's no such thing as a
vocabulary
Lenape
database.
translator.
The health inquiry Sternchen Kula mal
and
sie hach Sternchen.
I'm like doing this with
How are you? The Name
all the vocabulary that I have in here.
Keku hech kate lüven sie Sternchen. What's your name?
So, but it's like we can translate things to Lenape, but then to like read Lenape and translate it back to English, it's like it can do it, but it has to be like exact, like an exact translation, because I haven't like really worked on like Lenape to English. I've done more like English to Lenape. But if I want to have a system where like you can talk to it in Lenape the whole time and it responds to you in Lenape, it could decode what it's AI can decode what it's saying, and then based on grammar rules, so because it could say, okay, well, this is that, and then it can reverse it and apply it to English, and then and get it and get it in, because I do also have conjugations for a lot of verbs in Lenape, and I have a verb conjugator as well, so I can quickly add verbs for this language if I want to do that. But anyway, that's all I got today. I just wanted to show this off a little bit, and I had forgotten to disable the vocabulary of the audio here. But that's it. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll be doing more later this week.